It's easy to think about infrastructure as being the electricity going to our house, sewer and water, our roads. Those are the common items that are financed throughout government financing, but somehow food has been left out of the equation. And you think about what's more vital than food to our communities. I work in the public finance group at Huntington. I think where we add value to our clients is in our idea generation. We really feel strongly that when we show up, we come with some of the best ideas and the best structuring suggestions. So I think I've always had an interest in food. I think the big change happens when you have children and you start to think about more of what they're eating. Having a strong kind of food consciousness at home has been important to how we raise our children.
The more we dug in, the more research we did on a lot of the issues around our food systems, the more it just kind of really grabbed hold of me, and something that Ryan and I share. We have this shared passion.
The goal of the organization is to create awareness across members of the downtown business communities throughout Ohio and even Western Pennsylvania to educate them about issues in our regional food systems and how they can be a part of being the solution. I guess I'd always wished that connection was there between what I was passionate about and the employer I was with at the time. And it's that cultural shift that we've seen at Huntington over the years, which has really brought it out that if you feel strongly about something and you can tie it into your business and it makes the community better, you should do it. So when it came time to work with, one of the name brand developers in Cleveland on a food-related project, of course it's something where we wanted to get involved. And we ended up working with them on the Dave's Supermarket project, excellent opportunity, where they were creating the development for a new grocery store to go into the Midtown area of Cleveland, so former kind of blighted neighborhood.
Access to fresh foods cannot be understated in an area like this. It is considered a food desert, whereby the residents of these areas do not have reasonable access to healthy foods. You really have to overturn every stone in terms of sources of funding for these projects. And we began talking with Ryan and the Port Authority to utilize the capital lease structure.
A lot of different sources have to be used, both public and private. And what we did was work in conjunction with the Cleveland-Cuyahoga County Port Authority to establish some tax incentives that made the project work better than without.
There's no way that any of these projects, frankly, in the city that you've seen happen over the last decade would be complete without the alternative sources of financing that Ryan and groups like Huntington can bring to the table.
Some banks are starting to see this. They're starting to say, oh, hold on a second, there's an economic revenue there. If we can create infrastructure around food, then we can generate taxes, we can generate economic activity, we can help people, and those people then contribute to the economy. And so I actually see Ryan's work and I see the bank's work as looking forward towards how do we create an asset class around this. I think communities are looking for partners in banks that want to be their partners. They want to collaborate on ideas. And taking the personal passions of your employees and the personal movements in your communities and helping facilitate those is only going to rise Huntington at the end, because you'll be the partner that was at the table when the community needed the help.
To me, that's what leads to the ultimate satisfaction in work life. So it's finding that nexus, finding that area where you can cross over, and then making sure it aligns with the goals of the bank too. But that's not too hard when we're trying to make communities better.